What's up YouTube, it's JackalGoldKick, and I'm here with Ft.Speardude21, Theflamehead97, and ScorpionDeathdrop, and we're going to be doing a video collaboration ranting on swatting. So for those that don't know what swatting is, essentially what swatting is usually involves live streaming for the most part. Basically someone on the internet, someone in general, will do a prank call on someone and basically call the authorities, call the cops and police, and they'll make up a bunch of lies and a bunch of bullshit and just do like a prank call so the cops and police will go to the specific person's house. That's basically what swatting is. And swatting is a fucked up thing to do, and it's bullshit that this happens, and it's a bad thing to do. And the people that do swatting are pieces of shit. Swatting is easily on the same level as like fucking doxing. Swatting is fucking wrong to do because first of all, it's a waste of the police officers and the authorities' time. The police and the authority, you know, and all them, they can't tell that they're being pranked. And it must be a pain in the ass being a police officer and being someone that works in the authority where you have to go after criminals and stuff, and they probably do get a lot of bullshit calls and a lot of bullshit calls where it's not really anything real going on, nothing crazy going on. It's just a bunch of bullshit they're being told, because they could actually be out there going after real criminals, getting involved with real crime, doing what they're supposed to do, but instead they gotta waste their time and energy on stupid shit because some loser out there wants to do some swatting shit and tell them a bunch of lies. And that's one of the reasons it's stupid. Whether they say someone's a murderer or they killed someone, or they'll make anything up just to have the police and FBI and all that raid a person's house, go in with guns, and it just wastes their fucking time. Then they gotta find out it's false, and it's just a waste of their time. That's the first reason swatting is fucking stupid. Another reason swatting is wrong and why it's a bad thing is it can get people killed. This goes beyond pranks. I think nowadays pranks have really lost their definition. Pranks used to be pie in someone's face, playing a weird song in a library, or pretending to be some character or something. I don't know. Pranks have lost their way, I feel like, because swatting cannot be considered a prank. That's not prank. There's nothing prankish about it. There's nothing funny about it. There's no prankish thing about it. Because when you make those calls on someone and make that shit up, the police and FBI and the authorities, they will take it seriously, as they should, and they will go to that person's house. And you could get people killed doing this shit. You could get people killed doing this shit. You could get people hurt doing this shit. Because like I said, the police and the authority, they don't know no better. They don't know that they're being pranked by some loser, and it's just a stupid fucking thing to do. And the people that do swatting are pieces of shit. You waste police officers' time and energy. You put people's lives in danger. I think someone who swats should be put in prison for life. They should give you a life sentence in prison, and the police should come arrest your ass. I think that would be fucking hilarious, that anybody that wants to do a swatting thing, if the police that got lied to, if they actually found out that they were swatted, I think they should be allowed to come find your ass and arrest your ass. I think that would be fucking hilarious, and it would be funny as fuck. And that's what should happen, and you should get life in prison. And some of the reasons that people will like do the swatting is ridiculous. I think one of the stories, someone swatted over like Call of Duty or something. I think they lost a match or some shit like that. I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, when it comes to swatting overall, it's a fucked up thing to do, and it's not right that people do swatting. The only time that I would make an exception for swatting is if like Davi Vanity or Victor Salva, you know, pieces of shit like that, or Home Alone, I would make an exception in those regards, because those motherfuckers are pieces of shit. If you did get found out that you swatted someone, I think the police should come raid your house and arrest your ass, maybe slap you a few times with a baton. I think that would be fucking funny. It brings negativity to the police force. It brings negativity to authorities. It makes them kind of look bad, because like I said, these swatting situations, someone could get hurt or killed, and if something like that happened and the cops found out that they were told a lie, that's going to make police look bad. That's another thing I could say. Another reason why swatting is bad is it can make police and authorities look bad. They're going to feel like shit. They're going to be like, damn man, we killed this person, or we hurt these people and nothing's really going on. Like, they're going to be pissed off. These people that want to swat, if they were the ones to get swatted, or if someone they cared about or someone in their family got swatted, they wouldn't be fucking laughing. They wouldn't be laughing it up. They wouldn't be pranked this and that, you know, whoever these fucking losers are that do swatting. So that's all I really have to say in this collaboration rant video. This was me ranting about swatting and why it's fucked up and wrong. Just a rant video I thought of doing. So here you're going to see SpearDude21, the Flamehead97, and then you're going to see ScorpionDeathdrop's parts of this collaboration. That's all I gotta say.
What's up, YouTube? This is your boy SpearDude21, and I'm over here with JackalGoldKick, the Flamehead97, and ScorpionDeathdrop, and we're gonna be doing a rant about swatting. So swatting is pretty much prank calling 911 and other emergency services. And they'll pretty much tell them that a certain violent crime happened when it actually didn't. And it's like, you know how much of a stupid piece of shit you gotta be to do some shit like this. Like only complete dumbasses would do this kind of crap. Because this kind of shit is just very fucked up and wrong on so many levels. And not only it's fucked up and wrong, but you can also get arrested for doing some shit like that. And most of the people who would attempt to do this are just stupid-ass kids, stupid-ass teenagers, and stupid-ass immature adults who are complete morons who don't have a brain, and they need a lot of help for doing messed up things like this to begin with. Prank calling in general is very stupid and pointless, but prank calling emergency services is pretty much like the worst type of prank calling that a person can do. Like when you prank call 911, you're pretty much wasting the police's time and the ambulance's time when they could be out there saving people who are actually hurt and are actually dealing with fucked up violent crimes. It's like you're seriously gonna waste the police's time and the ambulance's time by prank calling them and sending them to a particular address where there's no illegal activities or crimes going on. Like this is just so damn stupid and ridiculous. And you know, swatting is fucking dumb. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking pointless. It's fucking ridiculous. And you should only call emergency services if there's an actual crime going on, or if you or somebody that you know is very hurt or injured. But apparently there are some people out there who are complete idiots who will attempt to do this swatting BS and prank call 911 like complete dumbasses. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? And that's pretty much all I gotta say for my part. I know my part was very short and probably wasn't the best, but at least I tried. And yeah, so fuck swatting, it's fucking stupid, and the people who do this are just, they're just fucking idiots who need a lot of fucking help. Shout out to JackalGoldKick, the Flamehead97, and ScorpionDeathdrop. Thank you all for having me in this dope-ass collab. And I will see you guys again whenever I have another video on my channel. And to all you people out there who do swatting, get some mother effing help, because you really need a lot of it for doing swatting. That is all I gotta say.
Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Flamehead97 here, and I'm here for my part of a collab video with JackalGoldKick, Ft.Speardude21, and ScorpionDeathdrop, and it's going to be a collaboration rant on swatting. So if you guys don't know what swatting is the action or practice of making a prank call to emergency services in an attempt to bring about the dispatch of a large number of armed police officers to a particular address. So I put up the definition from my laptop. So yeah, let's gonna get started with this. So swatting, I think it's fucking ridiculous to prank call this kind of stuff. It's just really stupid, man. Like, who does this shit? Seriously. You're gonna prank call emergency services just so many armed officers can basically raid your house or whatever. It's fucking ridiculous. Who does this shit? It's stupid as hell. Pranking in general is just stupid, but this is one of the worst things someone can do, in all honesty. So I just don't get the point of why people would want to prank emergency services and shit. It's just fucked up. Honestly, it really is. Like, what kind of person are you to do this bullshit? Seriously, man. Who does this nonsense? It's not normal to fucking prank call emergency services and shit. Like, you know you can get in serious shit for this. You could probably get arrested or even face a long time, maybe even in prison. I don't know, depending on how bad the situation is, you know. So yeah, fuck these morons who prank call emergency services and shit just so armed police officers can go to their house and fucking, who knows what would happen. It's just fucked up to even think of. The pranking and what would happen, you know, when officers do get to that particular address. So, idiots would do this dumb shit. So, my advice is, if you like prank calling people, definitely don't do it to emergency services, because that definitely be a bad idea, in all honesty. So, only fucked up people would do this. I would never do that. I know that for damn sure. It's just bullshit people doing that. It's bullshit, stupid. Only dumbasses would do something like that, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep my part short and sweet here, because I really don't know what else to say. But yeah, fuck these types of people who do all this bullshit. They're just a whole bunch of dumbasses who probably think it's a joke to sit around pranking emergency services when it's definitely not a damn joke. Because you can get in serious trouble for this shit. Like I said, you can go to jail for a while, or even prison, depending on how bad the situation is and all that shit. So yeah, thank you to JackalGoldKick, Ft.Speardude21, and ScorpionDeathdrop for having me in this swatting rant collab with these guys. I truly appreciate it, y'all. So thank you all for having me in this rant with y'all. This is Theflamehead97, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, people? This is ScorpionDeathdrop here, and I'm back here with another motherfucking video. And I'm back here on JackalGoldKick's channel, and I'm going to be doing a collab, and we're going to be talking about swatting today. Now, I don't know how many of you know or are even aware what swatting is, so I'll give you the rundown about what it is real quick. So what pretty much swatting is, someone makes like a false 911 call saying that someone's even being murdered, held hostage, or something serious to the point where a SWAT team, Special Weapons and Tactics Team, that's what SWAT stands for those keep in mind, has to be summoned to that said address, and it's not a very good situation for the person they're targeting, as the SWAT team of that specific township and county had to go to that specific address, riot gear and all, armed with motherfucking AR-15s, flashbangs, or any other things they bring with them when it comes to very important raids, what they're supposed to be summoned for. Now, I'm going to tell two specific stories when it comes to swatting, and these are immensely popular YouTubers that we're going to be talking about here. One of them was from a while back, and the other being recently. We're going to talk about the Andy Warsky one first. Now, what pretty much happened with the Andy Warsky one, He and some person who goes by the name of Ian Miles Chong. I'm gonna put his name down here on the sidebar just in case you people don't know how to pronounce that guy's name. Now, what pretty much happened with this situation with Andy Warsky and Ian Miles Chong, I guess they were in some form of partnership together sometime or another. And somewhere down the line, I guess Ian and Andy Warsky had some kind of falling out of some sort over some dispute of who had the ownership of the specific channel they were partners with at the time or something like that. I think this was like back in 2017, 2018 or something on there. And what does Ian Miles Chong decide to fucking do? He decides to swat Andy Warsky. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, I think Andy Warsky had a pet cat at the time, and that cat had died from a deployed flashbang that the SWAT team in his area had deployed when he was being swatted, thanks to Ian Miles Chong, the dipshit. And to make matters fucking worse, he even admitted to swatting Andy Warsky. He admitted it, which I just happen to have a recording of, so I'm gonna play that real quick so you see how much of a slimy piece of shit Ian Miles Chong actually is.
Police on him. I know what he does. I know he has illegal firearms. I know that he is deeply entrenched in the alt-right. I know that he has a lot of cocaine in his house. Yeah, he's fucked. He's fucked. I even talked to them on the phone. So, who knows? Maybe they'll pay him a visit very soon.
Now, if that isn't any clear evidence of how much of an unremorseful piece of fucking shit Ian Miles Chong is, then I don't know what to fucking tell you in that regard. So now we're gonna get to the second one, that being the most recent one. Now, I have to give my good friend the Phoenix Diva credit for this one, as she's the one who publicly announced this on her Twitter, so shout out to you for doing so on that part. And this is what the Phoenix Diva pretty much says. She said, @Ricada Lord just got swatted while streaming. What the F? That's the acronym for what the fuck, or for you people that don't like cursing at all, what the freak, or something like that. And it was by coincidence I just happened to come across this. So this is pretty much the common thread that me and the Phoenix Diva had when I came across it, and I said, what the F? And her response was, he is talking to the cops right now. He's saying it was Nick Fuentes. And I want you people to keep in mind, I don't even know who half of these people are that like swat each other. But from what I've been hearing about this Nick Fuentes guy, he's an even bigger piece of fucking shit than Ian Miles Chong, the other grade A douchebag we were just talking about a second ago. Now, I was able to track down the specific video where he got swatted, so I'm gonna play that for you real quick and I'll give my thoughts on it right after.
Okay. I have to step away because Fuentes and his colossal army of faggots has swatted me. Because remember, he's not super okay with it, but that's what's going on. So I have to go talk to the police. I'll be back in just a moment.
Have fun. Remember to ask for a lawyer. But I have been swatted, and and then they tried it again, and then it's not the same. It's not the same when the helmet boys show up with their AR-15s versus the FBI or the police just knocking like hello, moshi, police desu, and then you have to talk to them like, do you have a bomb? You're like, no, actually I don't. We live in a very specific world.
Let me get my headphones back on.
Hello. I've been telling Nick Fuentes fans that they have to reconcile their anger with women.
Well, that was fun.
I had fun.
Sorry, I didn't mean to abandon you in the middle of the stream, but that's just good times. So, had to wait for the cops to actually get here. See, here's the thing: when you try and SWAT someone in a small town, the cops, there's not a SWAT team. There's not they're not going to come kicking a door down because it's a small town. So it's just it just ends up being super gay.
Now, I'm assuming because Nick Ricada lives in a small town, I guess they don't have a SWAT team where he lives, so Nick Rekieta pretty much locked out with that one. And the swatting attempt that Nick Fuentes and his army of fucking butthurt faggot mongoloids pretty much backfired and blew up in their fucking face. So I'm pretty much gonna end it off with this. If you're thinking on swatting someone, do not fucking do it. It's not fucking worth it, as it's highly illegal. Your local law enforcement agency will probably put a tap on your phone for doing so, and the people you do it to can be severely hurt, or even worse, killed. It may seem funny to you Johnny Nobody, grade A douchebag scumbag trolls, but to people like myself and countless others, it is not a laughing matter. It is very fucking serious. It's gotten to the fucking point where swans are becoming so commonplace that people don't stand up and say fucking shit. It's time for it to fucking end. And as for you, Nick Fuentes, I hope Nick Rekieta presses charges against you. I really fucking do. As from what I've been hearing from people about you, you come off as a real snob-nosed piece of fucking shit. You really do, bro. Now, I'm not going to delay you for much longer, so I want to give this time to thank JackalGoldKick for letting me be part of this collab, as this is something I've been wanting to cover on my own channel for quite some time. Even if I had to cover it on someone else's channel, oh well, at least that's one topic out the fucking way. So this is pretty much gonna do for my part of the collab. I'm sure that Jackal's gonna put all of our channel links in the description, what have you. So if you like what you see from me on this collab, feel free to come on over and subscribe to my main channel, the ScorpionDeathdrop. Unless you're a fucking douchebag or a fucking troll. Other than that, you're more than welcome to come on over and subscribe. So give this video a thumbs up and share, leave a motherfucking comment and subscribe. Visit the ScorpionDeathdrop, and I'll see you on the next motherfucking video. So I now give it to whoever else is after me of this collab. I'm out this bitch. Peace out.